actually done this. Okay, preparing live meeting.
Hollywood's biggest stars, Adam Sandler's moved along.
All right, I think we are live, to the best of my knowledge. All right, welcome everybody to the Three Count Thursday. It's the first time we're giving this a try here live on YouTube, and because it's Money in the Bank season, and because we are all stuck at home, and we hope that you are as well as much as you can. I mean, I know there's some essential employees even amongst us that can't always stay at home, but we are doing our best. I know I am doing it probably to the as most extreme as possible. But we are glad to be with you, and I'm going to make sure get all the links shared out here to all of our social media pages so that it's not literally just us talking here live. But this is going to be something we're gonna be try doing more often, just to get more content, and because it's Money in the Bank season, we thought we'd do a watch along and jump back to the very first Money in the Bank match. Matt, Ryan, we're going to give it a little bit of time here to get some people in.
Yeah.
But is there a Money in the Bank match that sticks out to you guys as one of your favorites?
Jim, before we actually really get going, can we drop the time that we're going to start to allow people to queue up their network?
Yes,
because I'm not at the right spot either. I know it's WrestleMania 21.
It's WrestleMania 21, and the time to pause is 26 minutes 39 seconds, and I will remind people that once I get the link shared out here. But 26:39, you will see Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider in frame when you get the correct pause on there.
26:39. So excited. Have you watched any of the WrestleMania 21 to get up to this point, Big Jim, or are you
I have not. Now, the funny thing is, I don't know.
They're on Snyder and Sandler a lot. Okay.
Yeah, because this was the Hollywood WrestleMania.
26:39. I paused it right as I saw Schneider and Sandler, and they were on there for another 10 seconds.
So we I'm trying to. I don't know, because this WrestleMania would have been my sophomore year of college. So I know for a fact that I didn't watch this WrestleMania live, and I can't really recall going back and watching this one much at all. So this may be the first time that I've actually watched this match at all. So this one may be a first view for me. I don't know if you guys have ever actually caught this one or even any of this WrestleMania at all.
I don't remember ever seeing Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider ringside, so I'm gonna say I probably didn't watch this one either. And the match leading up to that scene with Schneider and Sandler was JBL and Triple H talking about their match, and I don't remember that one, so I'm pretty confident that this is one that I missed.
Yeah,
I feel like that's going to be for me as well. I remember watching the vignettes that they did after, on YouTube and stuff like that. But I don't recall much from this Mania. I know I bought it on DVD, but hell if I know if I ever watched it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, as I just went through all my DVDs and I'm trying to look. I don't even know if I even own this one on DVD. I know I own a good number of WrestleManias. I know I don't own near as many as you, Ryan. I think you have all of them, don't you?
I'm still missing 5 and 17. I can't pull the trigger on a $70 WrestleMania DVD for WrestleMania 17. I just can't do it yet.
Expensive?
On eBay, they're up there, man. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Could have used my Trump money. I don't know what I was thinking.
I mean, to complete the set, you wouldn't bite the bullet and pay the $70.
man, I need 5 too, and 5's like $50 or $60. So I'm
Yeah.
looking at $120. So I don't know. Once I get one of the other one, I'll have to bite the bullet. Yeah.
WrestleMania 5. That was the second of the back-to-backs at Trump Casino, right?
Sounds right.
If memory serves.
So are we just live on YouTube or are we live on the Facebook as well?
We are just live on the YouTube, but I don't know. Maybe we should also. Should I throw us up on the Facebook page?
I think we can do with Facebook for the first one or two, and then tell everybody from here on out these are
Okay,
going to be YouTube exclusive.
Let me see if I can. I
We
don't
double
think,
dip. This is exciting.
I don't know if I can do that. I think I can only
Look
go.
at my Ultimate Warrior hat.
Oh yeah, because it says. Yeah, it looks like I can only go live on one at a time.
Not even upset.
It doesn't let me go. It doesn't let me go live on both. So hopefully we'll get some folks in here participating with us. Let me actually jump on YouTube myself here. Just see if anybody has jumped in with us, and doesn't not necessarily look like it has, which I mean it's not necessarily, because this is something that as people go along, the link is out there. They can always grab in and watch it at any point. So it's obviously doing something new. Blew everything up there. I just got done. I was telling Matt before we came on air.
Day drinking, I love it, Jim.
Why not? I would even say, well, it's the weekend, but everything
I'm
is.
not sure what day it is.
Obviously, as people jump in here, follow along with us and chat with us here in the chat as we watch along with this. But I just finished. My wife and I made buffalo cauliflower for the first time.
Sounds delicious.
Actually tasted a lot like boneless wings. So that was a pleasant little surprise for a. Wait, is it Sunday? Sunday afternoon?
It is Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, it is Sunday. But I see we actually might have a couple in here with us on the live stream. So 26 minutes, 39 seconds is the time to go to on your WWE network. You will see Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider. We'll give you a couple minutes to find that, and then we're going to go ahead and jump in and start looking at this. WrestleMania 21, of course, was the one. I'm going to pull up some of the facts and figures about this WrestleMania. This was the WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. At the Staples Center, the attendance was 20,193. So obviously WrestleMania next year, hopefully, knock on wood, going back to Hollywood, and it will be at the new SoFi Stadium. Possibly, probably, maybe, hopefully. If not, we'll try and stay on top of that. I believe is like 328 days away. I'm trying to remember. 329. 329.
Thursday was 333. Yeah.
Yeah. So 329 days away. That was the event. Of course, took place April 3rd of 2005. The main event match on this WrestleMania was Batista defeating Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship in 21 minutes 34 seconds. John Cena had defeated JBL for the WWE Championship. Aki Bono defeated the Big Show in a sumo match in 1 minute and 2 seconds. Kurt Angle defeated Shawn Michaels by submission 27-35 or 27-25. That was the longest of the matches. The pre-show match on this one, Booker T won the Interpromotional Battle Royal by last eliminating Chris Masters. Rey Mysterio opened the show, defeating Eddie Guerrero 12 minutes 39 seconds. The Undertaker defeated Randy Orton in 14-14. Trish Stratus defended her women's championship in 4 minutes 11 seconds by defeating Christy Hemme. So that rounds out the card. Besides this match that we are going to watch along with here today.
Now, Jim, this WrestleMania also spawned this game. Do you remember this?
I don't remember that game actually.
WrestleMania 21 to become a legend.
I'm a legend. Why do
Yeah.
you even have that?
Why do you have that?
I don't know why I still have that,
Like you
but I know
don't.
it was right within grabbing distance from where I'm sitting. So
Like you don't. Did you even own a regular Xbox?
yeah, I still have it somewhere.
Okay, I don't even know that I remembered you owning a regular Xbox. Or was
Yeah.
that no? You did because I guess that's the one we played in college.
It was Dynasty Warriors. That's what spent all my time.
Wow, yeah,
Drunk
that's
eating Mushu at the fucking television all day.
um
What were the other games? Oh, they were the Raw games, right? Raw, because the SmackDown was on PlayStation consoles.
yeah. What there was. I
Was it
just
called
remember
Raw?
like
And then
SmackDown,
Raw
like
2, I
Here
think,
Comes
is
the
what they
Pain
came out with.
and stuff like that. I remember those.
Ryan, do you have the Zack Ryder shirt on?
I don't. I'm not like most shirt on.
I just saw it.
I'm not like most girls, but I'm not like most.
I should have bought you the.
Oh, you did like 2 Christmases ago.
No,
I have both.
Oh, did I buy you the? Not like.
You did.
I got my
did.
Titus Worldwide shirt on today. Because why not? You
Poor
know,
Titus.
poor Titus. He's still there. Right?
He's still there, I think.
Yeah, he made the cut at least this time around.
Can't get rid
I
of
feel like
Dad of
he's
the
the
Year
guy
4
that's
years
gonna.
ago.
I feel like he's gonna be a guy that always makes the cut. Like
He's Father of the Year.
He's like the brand ambassador. I'm just gonna give the timestamp one more time here. 26, 39, and then we're going to. But yeah, is there a Money in the Bank match that sticks out to you guys as like one of your favorites that really just jumps out at you?
I will say that the most entertaining like money in the bank like holder was Dolph Ziggler for me.
Okay.
I don't think that match was necessarily that memorable, but I think what he did with the briefcase after that, leading up to the cash in on Del Rio at the Raw after WrestleMania that year, was probably the most entertaining we've seen out of a briefcase holder, aside from possibly Seth Rollins, but he wasn't as animated with it as that one.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really have one I can think of. I will say what I've always enjoyed about it is it allowed people near the upper top mid card that may not have a shot to get a little bit of a shine. And then it's a match that you can have somebody like a CM Punk and then a Matt Sydal and then Kane all in the same match, and somehow they always make it work. So it wasn't necessarily a match only for like cruiserweights and flyers, but you could put some big boys in there and it would work the same.
Yeah, I don't know that there's one that necessarily sticks out to me either. Probably one of the more exciting briefcase winners that I was like really excited about, and it amounted to nothing, was the Damian Sandow. Like I was so excited because like I love that character, and I love the gimmick, and then he had the win against and then he had the cash in. I think it might have even been the next night on Big Match John, and it just did nothing. It did just absolutely nothing, and it was so disappointing. Because I was like, this guy, it's going to be great. Like I felt like they were really committed to making it work with him, and I was like, okay, so I think he might be this one that gets a big win against Big Match John, and then lo and behold, nothing. It was a cash in and a nothing, and that was pretty much the end for old Sandow.
And he had a nice briefcase too, like it was the brown leather one, right?
Yeah, brown leather briefcase.
Nice. Yeah.
It was that one was a bummer. But all right, let's get ready here. Let's get ready to hit play. Let me know when you guys are ready to go. We're gonna start this.
Ready.
Ready.
All right. Let's hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
With Hollywood's biggest stars, Adam Sandler's moved along the star out soon.
So I think we got. We got a little of the Fink action, huh?
The Fink.
I'm gonna turn
Man.
my volume up a little bit just so I can hear.
Is that a black briefcase?
It looks like it's black leather.
I think this one was just a generic regular. It doesn't even. It's not even imprinted.
Yeah, it's literally just
It's
a
just a contract in a briefcase.
which is obviously so much different than what we have now. I showed you guys? I bought the blue one, right, from the WWE shop.
Did you buy like the
I
poolside,
think I sat behind it once.
or is it like the lunchbox? Because I always wanted to get the lunchbox. I just never saw myself using it.
I have a gold lunchbox. I think Jim has the actual briefcase. Yeah,
The nice one.
yeah, that's a legit thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I mean,
I sat behind that for a show or two.
it's yeah, it's definitely like as big as can be. I mean, it's a legit like briefcase size case. I mean,
Next
I'm-
wrestling show we go to, then Jim, I need you to bring that and cash in on a fan who's.
on streamer guy. I mean, it comes with keys. It comes with instructions on changing the combination and everything. I mean, it's lightweight. It's plastic. It's not the deluxe, like the deluxe version, but
Oh,
yeah, I mean, it's a full on.
we have
It's
a
a
quick
full on
question
briefcase.
online.
So we got Benoit coming out here now. The name that shan't be mentioned. Have you guys watched any of the Dark Side of the Ring this season?
Loved it. I'm up through Dr. Dave.
Yeah, I just
Dr. D.
watched Dr. Dave last night.
What a douchebag does that? What's his name look like? The reporter.
Oh yeah, John Stossel.
So he's like, yeah, I had ringing in my ears till they paid me, and then they kind of went away.
Yeah, what a douche.
What a douche.
But I mean, in the same time, like Dr. D, probably pretty douchey in that whole thing too. I mean, I get.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get it. His job is to protect the business at a different time. Today, he would absolutely be wrong. But
Maybe
back then, I think it was different.
Who's
yeah,
that-
maybe that's the thing. Is like you watch that and you view it somewhat through today's eyes.
Who's steroids McTribal tat behind Christian there?
That
Tyson Tomko, baby.
Tyson Tomko.
He was huge in TNA.
Whoa, look at that pyro.
Big
Shelton
pyro.
Benjamin with the pyro pop. Look at that.
Look at this. And I saw they signed AEW's Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Wow, Intercontinental Champion Shelton Benjamin. Boy, doesn't that seem like a far cry since the return
Nice
he had
jack.
this year? I like
What an
Jericho's
awful
hair.
haircut for Jericho.
I like Jericho's hair this time. Very very like 90s house mom. With like the slight curl and the poof. On Erica Edge, of course. It's amazing how is it the same music too, right?
Yeah.
Like
Alter Bridge.
nothing about like his entrance or presentation has changed, and I'm totally okay with it in every sense.
Just a
Other
little
than he,
gray in the beard now. That's the
right,
only-
Brandon, and he's fucking shredded now, man.
Yeah.
Jack now.
Like he's skinnier but more jacked right now.
Yeah, definitely not dad bod.
No, he is not that. Oh, is it Kane?
That's gotta be.
Oh my! Oh, I like the touch with the gas on the ladders. That's pretty solid.
That's badass. Oh, them ladders were on fire.
It feels like such a small set, by the way. Like, and I understand you try and get as many people in the arena as possible, but like, even if you look back, if you look at WrestleMania 20, the size of the stage at WrestleMania.
Oh, that's cool. Some
20,
brawling with the ladders.
All right, yeah, but like, no, they got the guys going to put it out. I saw like a fire hose in the background.
It's a nice little added touch with the marquee there to the side.
Yeah, red carpet. I like the red carpet on the aisle because, of course, Hollywood.
Imagine having that small of a set though today.
Oh my God!
No way.
I mean, well, we can imagine it from this year,
Well, that's true. You got a great point.
but yeah, I mean,
Oh, there's Benoit. What a killer instinct.
oh, all right. I like the guy in the front row with the Triple H basketball jersey and no undershirt. Like, I had that basketball jersey. In fact, I have one of my senior pictures. I have that with my Big Eagle belt.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going through some totes and I found pictures from our trip at WWE New York.
No shit. How about
Got a
that?
picture of Matt maybe from here up as I was taking a picture outside of the bus of the MTV studios. Jim, I got a picture of you. I think I yelled your name and you popped up from the back of the bus, and it's just like your ugly mug. I'll have to find him. I'll share him in the group chats.
I probably did this face.
The carpet in WWE New York or WWF New York was just the old scratch WWF logo.
Okay. Okay.
It's just awful.
That sounds terrible.
Do you have a picture of the menu at all?
No menu. I have a picture of the big giant TV guide that welcomed us with Kurt Angle's face on it. That was in the entranceway.
Okay. All right.
I'll pull them all together. A couple of pictures of young Russ Vitale.
Oh, wow. There's a blast from the past. I got my, as you can see in the background, I got my I wasn't there t-shirt in the mail this week.
Oh, okay.
That one, and what was the other one that I bought? Because it was a buy one get one for $1. Oh, I bought the Monday Night Messiah, not the stained, not the one with the stained glass with like Rollins' picture in it, but it's a stained glass with the SR logo and like it's on fire.
Okay.
The one that's a little less sacrilegious. Got him.
A little bit. The sacrilegious one was sold out.
Look at Tomko there.
High risk. Taking out
Tomko there just to absorb the blow.
Well, at that point, Kane had probably just made See No Evil, so it was like, my career is just dead.
See, he lost to Undertaker last year. Made See No Evil. Yeah, I might as well just throw myself off the top. I also find it weird watching old WrestleManias or any old show and just seeing the plain posts. Like, now even like, if they have a pay-per-view with like a cage and you have the post, they put a wrap on it with the pay-per-view logo. Now it's
honestly, I wouldn't have even noticed it.
I noticed the weirdest shit, man.
Yeah, no. I love the black ropes though.
Yeah, that was a big WrestleMania thing there for a couple of years. I felt like
Kane kind of has your hairstyle going on, Jim. He wasn't like freshly shaved there. There was some 5 o'clock shadow.
Half head. Yeah. Like I don't think it. I don't think he's doing. Well, he might do it on purpose. Mine's just natural at this point. Like the other night, I'm eating dinner. My wife, I like see her looking like up, and I'm like, "You're looking at my hair, aren't you?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, well, what about it?" She's like, "I just don't understand how it just in the front of your head, it's like nothing, and the rest of it grows fine." She's like, "There's not even gray or anything." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's magical, I guess." I don't know if anybody's jumped in.
Already?
We are at 34:45 and counting. So Benoit's bringing a ladder into the ring. If anybody had jumped in,
This is a cool little spot.
Doesn't look like that ladder's tall enough there, Chris.
Oh, okay, good counter.
Yeah.
Grab the crossface.
Say,
Go
ahead and tap, man. It ain't gonna end the match. That's the thing I've always found like interesting is guys like because, and again, it's just what they're used to. You get put in a submission and you don't tap, but it's like go ahead and tap. Oh, go ahead and tap in a match where you can. It's like with the Jericho and Omega, like in Japan, like Jericho, it was no DQ, and Jericho had him in the walls of Jericho, and Omega gets the ropes, and Red Shoes was trying to break it up, and he's like, "It's no DQ, you
My
idiot."
least favorite spot in wrestling. The ladder never works.
Edge still got that spear. I think Christian should have rethought the color of those tights, by the way. That is a very odd color.
It is odd. I don't love it.
Very skin tone-ish for him.
Yeah, it's like him and Edge, I know back in the day used to wear like the velvet tights. So like maybe it would have worked better with the velvet. I don't know.
Was this before his TNA run or after his TNA
This
run?
would have been before.
Because I don't know how time works anymore. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let me.
This was in what, like 2005 05?
This was 05. He was in TNA from 05 to. So actually, it wouldn't have been long. It wouldn't have been long after this that he left the WWF.
Okay.
He
Probably
left.
because of
His
those psych-
contract expired October 31st of 05. He was asked to sign a new contract, according to Dave Meltzer, but declined. His last match occurred during the tapings of November 4th episode of SmackDown, where he and JBL lost to Mysterio and Matt Hardy. And he appeared on Taboo Tuesday, November 1st.
Oh yeah, that one.
He was
Those pay-per-views went over well.
he made his debut in TNA November 13th, so it was only about 2 weeks after
There you
his
go.
last WWF appearance that he went to TNA. So yeah, just before.
Christian Cage.
You think Gangrel's ever like annoyed at how big Edge and Christian got after they left the Brood?
Probably would be my guess.
You see how big Gangrel got after they left too?
That's true.
He did get big. He did get big.
I'm a big boy. I can say it. Fuck it.
Exactly.
I was a
All
big
right,
Gangrel fan. I really was.
Or is Edge gonna move? Nah, he hit it.
I didn't know anyone was a big Gangrel fan, so
I enjoyed the Brood quite a lot.
I enjoyed the Brood. He was my least favorite of them. But I mean,
I've never been a Christian guy.
I guess he was the one willing to like drink the blood and have the fangs, so he was the necessary leader.
I think he still has the fangs. As far as
I
he
think so.
still wears them at appearances. I mean, might as well.
Here we go. Sheldon's gonna win. Just like that. That's a quick match, folks.
Boy, it's over quick. Could you imagine if a Money in the Bank match went that quick? Like now?
Oh, it's so wiggly though. It's on a chain. Look at this.
Whee!
This is before the crazy cam.
No, Crazy Cam wasn't that back at WrestleMania 16? Because that was the Dudleys and
Oh, it was. You're right.
Edge and Christian and the Hardys.
With the championships, yeah.
Maybe they got rid of it. Maybe it was part of a budget cut sometime.
I love when Benoit breathes heavy. It always looks like he's about ready to eat a hoagie. His mouth wide open, like.
It's a very Canadian tactic. In through the nose.
Brett did it too, right?
Yeah. Which actually, I mean, if you are, exercising or for us walking upstairs, but in through the nose, out through the mouth, it actually does help you get your breath back better. Look at the carnage.
Carnage.
So I guess this was during a time where signs in the crowd weren't quite as big either. I mean, I saw a couple people with them, but that was of course.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, that was definitely Attitude Era. Yikes.
That's a hell of a spot.
Yeah,
definitely Attitude Era-ish.
There's that's the thing that's always amazed me. I mean, even now, like with ladder matches, is like the matter of inches of like. This is either gonna go really well or really poorly, and that's one of them.
I've always enjoyed watching the guys take these big spots, and I could think back to like Mick Foley. I think when he went through the table at Hell in a Cell, or off the top. And there was a scene like where they were close up to him, and like a chair got pushed back into his face a little bit, and he sold the chair like really bad because like hit his nose, and obviously that hurts, and he wasn't expecting that. But the guy just went through a fucking table off of a steel structure like that could have killed most people, and like was fine with that. But a chair like knocking him in his face when he wasn't ready for it. Mortally wounded Mick Foley.
Now the Joey Mercury spot in the with the ladder was that was just a ladder spot.
Shelton Benjamin, I bet.
Yeah, I don't think. Or I mean,
someone's running up that ladder.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris needs both Chris's need a taller ladder. Here we go.
Shelton.
Jeez. That's impressive.
They just screamed like it was going to be a Shelton Benjamin spot.
Yeah.
Listen to that crowd react to that, though.
I know, it's nuts.
And again, obviously, the first time they've seen anything, I guess.
There's the Crazy Cam.
Crazy Cam. Yeah, that was definitely the Dudley's TLC matches. They called it the Wile E. Coyote camera this time.
Oh, Hollywood. I get it. I don't know if there's any sponsor money flowing, but you got to make sure you make people happy.
No, Acme was a big sponsor, so.
Yeah, let you know you open up the briefcase and it was a little TNT in there that popped off in your face. Like it just feels like Kane is one of these things is not like the other in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that worked well. Oh, Mamma Mia.
getting old hung up. Oh, here goes Tomko.
That was a nice kick right to the shoulders.
Now him and Christian were together in TNA then, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And then he ended up getting a bunch of arrested, I think.
I'd have to look. I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
many people follow Tomko's career. But Tomko's not good at setting a ladder up underneath a briefcase. Like I feel like he has time to look up and see where he's putting his boy.
Right, why don't you just let him climb the ladder, dude? October of 2011, he was arrested on robbery charges after robbing
That was bad.
210 oxycodones from a CVS.
You know what? Stevie, I shouldn't have had that many to begin with.
He retired from the Indies in 2016. He's now a personal trainer in Delray Beach, Florida.
Retired from the Indies. That just means people stop booking him.
Yep.
Pretty much. I tried to make it sound nicer.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, he doesn't get booked.
I'm kind of surprised he even did to begin with.
Right.
He was pretty big in Impact and TNA that I remember.
Well, yeah, it's because everybody else is 5 feet tall.
It's not AEW, Jim.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I said 5 feet, not 4 feet.
Oh.
Kane, I imagine Kane's just like, why am I on top of this ladder? Oh. Big men are not supposed to take bumps like that.
Kane never won a Money in the Bank, did he?
I don't believe so. I should pull up the money, like all the people have won.
Do you know who won this? Do you remember who won this one?
I don't. Wait, I do.
Do you?
I do. Let's see. I want to see if they have the. So not counting this one. Rob Van Dam, Mr. Kennedy, CM Punk, Jack Swagger. Those were the first ones from WrestleMania, and then it officially became a pay-per-view in 2010 for the blue briefcase. Kane won in 2010.
Oh, okay.
The Miz won in the Miz won for the red case that night. Damn. And another concussion. There was another concussion for Chris Benoit.
So rather than go for the win, we set it up so we can break our nose and deliver.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, 3 Count Thursday wasn't a show back then, and he didn't have the opportunity to hear me say, go for the win or the pin every week. So
Right. That was it.
Kane in 2010 was the first to cash in the contract the same night they won it. Fastest winner to cash in the contract. He held it for 49 minutes.
Totally didn't remember that.
49 minutes. And he won the World Championship, defeated Rey Mysterio. And then in 2011, Daniel Bryan, Alberto Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, and John Cena the following. Damian Sandow and Randy Orton in 2013. Seth Rollins in 2014. Sheamus 2015. Ambrose 2016. And then 2017 was when the women's first came to be. So Carmella, Baron Corbin. 2018, Alexa Bliss, Braun Strowman. Last year, Bayley and Brock Lesnar, of course, were your briefcase winners to round out the group. Oh, he's right there. He's going to get it.
Well, his arms
Oh.
from
Jeez.
being in the ladder earlier.
a rough shoulder bump there.
that is rough, man.
Right on the old shoulder. Wow, that was quick.
That was quick.
That it? Yeah, that's it. Edge with the big win. It feels very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To how the
I mean-
matches are now.
Ellsworth didn't even go up there and drop it down to anybody or anything.
Edge is getting the hell out of there too. He's
Yeah, making a run for it.
I
Wasn't
do like that set though.
Yeah, it was a cool set. It was a fun little match.
Yeah.
A nice little midday snack for you.
I love a midday snack. Speaking of midday snack, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream after this.
I hear that.
Yeah. Lauren made a whole sheet cake last night, so I might
Oh, nice.
break into
Why
that.
not eat cake? Hell yeah.
Yeah, Dana hasn't made any baked goods this weekend. This is the first weekend in quarantine without a new baked good.
Ooh.
We've had
divorce?
we've had brownies, we've had cakes, we've had chocolate chip cookies twice, we've had banana bread twice.
I feel like the shoulder that Benoit was grabbing was not the one that landed right on the mat. Like
Right,
he
it was the one that was hit by the chair,
the one that was hit by
Yeah, that's
the
the one he was selling with the chair, though. Yeah, yeah.
which makes sense. Oh, good to see.
Wow, JR in a tux. Look at that.
And the King wasn't wearing an Ed Hardy T-shirt that night, so this is a pretty.
That's what I meant, the King, and not JR. Yeah.
It was a pretty important night. And
bow tie too for King.
how about that?
For real.
I like the silver tie on JR though. That's a solid look.
That is.
Oh, and there's Eugene. God, I forgot about Eugene. Yeah, so that's I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah, that's awesome. We'll have to do this a little more often as a nice, like I said, in and out real quick.
Yeah, it's usually how it works for me.
Nice to end on Eugene there too.
Yeah, solid. So yeah, for anybody who catches this, give us some feedback. Let us know how we can make it better, make it worse if you want us to make it worse. And maybe give us some match ideas of what you want us to do next, because we got time and we have the equipment and we want to get more content out.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, unless you guys have anything else to add, we're going to close it up. We'll be back live this Thursday night. We'll have our predictions for the Money in the Bank next Sunday night, WWE Network, and sure some other ones. So guys, have a good afternoon. It was fun. We'll talk to you Thursday.
See you guys.